Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I am going to do a cool tone makeup look, which you'll see right after I've done the intro. But it's a cool tone look. I never do cool tone looks ever. If you go back into my history of all the looks I do, they're mostly bronzy and then warm. So I definitely love warm tone looks, but I did enjoy this cool tone look because it definitely made me step out of my comfort zone, which I really did enjoy, and I just love how the look came out. I can't complain. It looks gorge and I just love it. So if you want to see how I do this makeup look, just be sure to stay tuned. Alright guys, jumping in bare face, adding some tape to the edges so we can have a crisp line when we're doing our eyeshadow. And I'm going to use this Essence eyeshadow base primer, and I'm putting that all over my lids, and I'm going to buff it out with a buffing brush so we can have a smooth canvas. And I'm going to do that on both sides of my eyes. And then as well as when I'm done buffing it out, I will add some Laura Mercier setting powder to set that base into place. And then I'm going to take this cool tone brown shade from the Gwen Stefani palette and put that right above my crease. That way we can have a great transition while we're blending out all of our shades. And for this look, it's definitely a cool tone, so I didn't want to go in with a warm brown because I felt like it just wouldn't go well together. So I chose this cool tone brown and I put that directly over my crease. And then I went back into that Gwen Stefani palette and chose the gray shade and used my Morphe M433 brush and put that on the crease as well as the outer corner. And I took it out really far because I wanted this look to be very blown out and not, simple or basic. So I did blow out the outer edge of my eyeshadow. And then I went back in and blended that out. That's definitely the key, is adding some, then going back and blending it out for this entire look because you don't want anything to look too choppy. Now I'm blending it out again, like I told you guys, is very key in this look. And then I took a deeper cool tone brown and I took it's not a pencil brush, but a smudge brush, and put that directly in my crease just to prep for when we put the black eyeshadow in so the black isn't too harsh or anything like that. I don't want black to be the focus of this look because it's definitely a gray tone look. And then I'm taking that black and putting that on the outer edge and putting a very light amount. It's not that much, as you can see. You can't really see the pigments of the black because, again, this is a gray tone look. So, and then I went back in with the gray and blended it out. No more pigment on the brush. And then I went back in with this eyeshadow base and I put that all over the lids. That way the lid shade can show up true to color. And then I'm going to buff that out and blend it towards the middle so we can have a gradient effect. Then we're taking the Colourpop Shadow Goody 2 Shoes and I'm putting that all over the lid. Love this shade. First saw it, I was like, I gotta buy it. So definitely love this shade. I even went in with some Fix Plus to put on. I don't think you really need it, but I just want to try it. And it just gave me a more darker gray eyeshadow, I would say, which was fine. I don't really mind. And then I'm going back in and blending out the edges. And I took the brown and put that on the top crease because I didn't want it to be too gray. And I don't know, I just didn't want to look washed out. So I did put the brown on the top and I'm just blending out all of the shades. And then I did have to go back in and add some more shadow because the brown fell out on my lid. Then I'm taking some NYX glitter liner and I'm putting that all over the lid just so it can have like a more sparkly, like wet look on my eyes. I don't know why I'm into that all of a sudden. And again, I'm putting that all over my lid. And then we're going to remove the tape and we're going to jump into the face. So I'm taking this L'Oreal Radiance primer and I'm putting that all over my face. My face gets so red after I put this on. I don't know why. My skin's just sensitive. And then I took the L'Oreal True Match foundation and put that all over my face. You know how I do. Add some dots all over my face and then blend it out. And then I'm going to take this L'Oreal Beauty Sponge and I'm going to blend that in. I'm going to use the bottom part of the beauty blender, and of course it is clean so we can have a good application. And this foundation looks so orange on me, and before it looked too light on me in the summertime, so it is just the seasons and my foundation changing, but it'll work out in the end. Then I took this Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe, and I want to apply that underneath my eyes, in the middle of my nose, in the middle of my forehead, and I think the center of my chin. Yeah. And this is just going to add light to the center of your face, and this helps blend out my foundation. And so I'm going to blend that out with the pointed edge of the Beauty Blender. And I just really do like this beauty sponge from L'Oreal. Like, I love it. It's so big too, and it just helps me blend out my foundation so fast. And so far, I love this for my foundation. I do prefer a smaller sponge for my concealer, but that's just my preference. And then I'm taking the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm using this trick where I start from the outer side of my eyes and then work my way in the inside. That way my under eyes are not too dry. I picked it up from Alyssa Ashley. Her makeup is so amazing, so I tried it out, and you know what, my eyes didn't get dry, so I did like that trick. It did work out. And then I'm going to just buff all the powder in all the areas where I highlighted. And then I want to go in my Mineralize Skinfinish powder, and it's in the shade Dark, and I'm hitting pan. I'm so sad. And it's just like a light coverage. It's not too much. My foundation is already full coverage. And I'm taking this Ebony face powder, and I'm putting that all around the edges of my face. Just a bronze. It's not too orange, so I definitely didn't want to go for a bronzer that didn't have any orange undertones in it, and apply my bronzer. And I'm trying to think of the name of, oh, I want to say it's a, oh yeah, it's a black Radiance face powder. Yeah. And then I'm going to go in my ABH contour palette from Tan to Deep, I believe. And I'm just going to put the darker color in the hollows of my cheeks and along the top of my forehead, just to add some dimension. And then I'm going to go in with the Sweetest Coco blush and apply that to my cheeks. And then I'm going in with the Becca Opal highlighter and applying that to the high points of my cheeks, as well as the middle of my nose. And I'm going to use my finger. I just prefer it that way. I think it's more precise. And then wait, we'll be back. Apply some lashes and liner off camera. And then I'm going in with this Master Drama eyeliner, which is my favorite, as you can see. I'm putting that in my waterline. Then I'm taking this blue shade from the Mario palette, which is in the shade Claudia, and I'm applying that on my lower lash line. Just, I don't know, I wanted to do a little pop of color, not too much though. And then I'm using that dark cool tone brown and buffing that out on both sides. And then I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. And then I'm going back in with some liner because I did lose some of it when I was smudging out the lower lash line. And then I'm doing my dot trick, make my lower lashes appear bigger. And then I'm also taking this kind of white shade and putting that underneath my brows, just so we can have some highlight underneath my brows as well as the inner corner of my eyes, just to open them up because this is a very dark look. And then to finish it off, I am going to go in with MAC Stone lipstick. And then that's going to be it for our makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, that's it for this makeup look. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It's definitely something that I enjoy creating because I did step out of my comfort zone. As well, I was so excited to try the new Colourpop eyeshadows, even though I didn't get a bunch of them or incorporate them in this look. I did incorporate the one color Goody Two Shoes, which I love. I just added a little bit more glitter just to make it fun, but I mean by itself it's super pigmented. I do enjoy how it came out. It's not too much. I think that anybody can do it. It's simple. That this is something very out of my comfort zone. I never do cool tone makeup looks ever. Like even from the brown that I used in my crease to the color of my lids and on my lips, like all cool tone, and I never do that. And be sure to always leave your comments down below of what you would like to see in the future, and I'll be sure to incorporate them into my upcoming videos. Oh, and guys, my nails are done. No more broke nails, and back to nude. Nude is my color. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys. Bye guys. I know you got dressed up for the club, waiting on Nick, come pick you up, baby. Ooh.